Hello, everybody, tuning for this fine, beautiful Friday. Today, we are going to be doing an NFL Week 4 predictions. It's going to be going through my picks, my starts and benches for fantasy football. I got this idea from Wyatt's World, so if you want to go watch his video, go check that out. But we are we're gonna react to the Cardinals versus Seahawks game. So we're just gonna start off with the Cardinals versus Seahawks. Sam Darnold, 18 for 26, 242 yards, one tutty, no picks. Decent day for Darnold. Pretty, he's good from percentage. Only one touchdown, it's like But Darnold, 1 for 24. JSN, 3 for 11. Kenneth Walker, 19 for 81. And then no tutty. And then Zach Charbonnet, 12 for 39, but the only rushing touchdown of the day. Receiving led by JSN, 4 for 79, no touchdowns. Kenneth Walker, 1 for 29. Torrey Horton, 1 for 10. Zach Charbonnet, 2 for 5. Jake Bobo, 1 for 17. Cooper Kupp, not having that much of an impact so far. 4 for 26. Longest was 11. I feel like I can see Cooper Kupp going insane next week. Elijah, 2 for 44. AJ Barner caught the one receiving touchdown of the day for 32 yards. 3 for 32. The defense their defense was getting home to Kyler, but Kyler's O-line's horrible. Leonard Williams, 2 sacks on the day. Ernest Jones, 1 pick. Kobe Bryant with 1 pick. I don't know who was the defender that caught the Marvin Harrison drop, but yeah, that's not even Kyler's fault. And then Jason Myers going 4 for 3 for 4, 4 attempts. Okay, let's go to the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, 27 for 41, 200 yards, 2 tutties, 2 picks. Decent day, not great, but that is not fully Kyler's fault because Marvin Harris, fuck, can't speak. I give up, chat. Marvin Harrison Jr. just dropped a point blank one. Just dropped it in the bread basket. And it was wobbled. The rushing game couldn't really get going at all. Greg Dortch, 1 for 4. Kyler, 5 for 41. Michael Carter, 1 for 1. Amari, 2 for 8. Trey Benson, 8 for 35. Missing James Conner. I think he's injured. Receiving, led by Marvin Harrison. He had a couple drops. He did. He did have that really nice touchdown catch though. Doesn't fully recover everything, but it was decent. Fred McBride, 7 for 52. Greg Dortch, 4 for 35. All around, just not a decent day for Arizona's offense. Marvin Harrison, he's a good receiver. He's getting a lot of hate. He's having CeeDee Lamb issues right now. Like dropping a lot of balls and then catching an insanely grab in the end zone. Defense, they got home once to Sam Darnold. Wait, no. Wait, how many times did they get home? They got home 3 times actually. Okay. The defense just wasn't doing that much. Tackles led by fucking Akeem Davis. That's not the greatest thing. No picks for them. No forced fumbles. 3 sacks spread all around. It's just the Seahawks playing better ball. Like the Seahawks should have won this game by more. They just didn't. Vikings Steelers. My prediction for the Vikings Steelers is gonna be the Steelers because I think Carson Wentz is still starting for the Vikings. Rodgers been playing decent. DK, I feel like DK is gonna pop off this week. Probably, I'm gonna guess 2 touchdowns, 112 yards. It's in Dublin. I see the Steelers defense containing Carson Wentz. Is TJ Watt still injured? I don't fully know, but if he's not, he's gonna get home a good amount. Fuck, I can't speak. The Steelers also forced a good amount of fumbles last week against the Patriots, squeaking out with that one. The Titans versus the Texans, the shit show of the week. It's home in Houston. I'm taking Houston winning, not by a lot. I'm gonna. Oh, did I guess the score for the Vikings and fucking Steelers? If I didn't, it's gonna be 14-17. Field goal's gonna win it. Titans versus the Texans, like I said, shit show of the week. Cam Ward looking He also doesn't have any receivers that can like actually catch the football. I'm pretty sure you can put a blind man with both of his arms chopped off out there and he'll probably catch more balls than Cam Ward's receivers. But the Texans not playing great either. CJ Stroud hasn't looked amazing since his rookie year. I see CJ Stroud fucking torching the Titans defense. The Titans look horrible. I'm gonna guess 17-3. 17-3. 17-3. And then Eagles Bucks. I have the Buccaneers winning. I feel like it's gonna be close, but it is. Baker Mayfield's got that clutch gene in him. Jalen Hurts hasn't looked the greatest this year. He's looked decent, but hasn't looked the greatest. I think Baker Mayfield has been up there with MVP. Like, he's not gonna be MVP, but if he keeps playing how he does, he's MVP candidate. Or what's the rookie's name? I forgot the rookie receiver's name. I honestly forgot it. He's insane with all these grabs. The Eagles defense hasn't looked Yeah, they haven't really looked amazing. They almost lost to the Rams. They barely beat the Cowboys. They haven't had a real not close game. The Chiefs, they won by 3 points, I believe. Cowboys, they won by 3 points, I believe. And then Rams, they won by a touchdown. It's not like all their games have been really close. So I'm gonna go with the Bucks. Bucks 24-27, I'm gonna say. And then Patriots versus the Panthers. Yeah, the Panthers are just off a 30-0 win against the Falcons, but it's the Falcons. The Patriots are gonna come back. I know they've had some fumble issues, but they're gonna I can see them reducing those fumble issues. Probably like I'm gonna say 14-3. I don't see the Panthers. I don't see Bryce. I don't like Bryce Young that much. He's not that good. He's been a bust so far. Like he's just not. He's nah. But yeah. No, I'll give the Panthers a score. I'll give it 10-20. 10-20. The Giants versus the Chargers. I would love to say the Giants are gonna win. We're starting Jackson Dart now, but Jackson Dart is gonna be facing one of the best defenses in the league right now. I don't see Jackson Dart doing that much. I'm gonna guess Herbert's gonna actually fry our defense. Only way we win this game is if we get to Herbert like 24/7. We gotta sack Herbert like 7 times today. And fucking Sunday, I mean. And I just don't see that happening. And even if we sack Herbert 7 times, the Giants offense, besides fucking CTE boy Cam Scatabo, he's elite. He'll fucking nosedive at you for the hell of it. But he's the only one that wants it bad enough. Leak, I can see a deep ball leak one time for a tutty. I'm gonna say 24. 24. Wait, hold up. Yeah, 24. Fucking 24-34. No, nah, 20. Yeah, I can see the Chargers going for a 2 and not getting that bitch. Saints versus the Bills. Like Wyatt's World said, this is a trap game for the Bills. Bills, one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team, got the best quarterback in the league. The Saints, literal worst team in the NFL right now. I mean, they're horrid. The local high school football team could probably get good points on the Saints. Um, I see, because you could think this would be a trap game, and I believe that. But I can see Buffalo fucking smoking them. It will be like 30-0, like it was against the Panthers and fucking Falcons. I see the Bills. I think Bills fans are like thinking this is a trap game. They're gonna come into this game. They're at home, fucking put belt to ass against the Saints. Uh, yeah, that's Commanders Falcons. How do people have the Falcons winning? Dog, the Falcons just got 30 put on their head by fucking Bryce Young. It's a literal midget. Yeah, I got the Commanders winning here. I don't care if Jaden Daniels starting. I don't care if it's Marcus Mariota. I don't care if it's Alex Smith. You could bring him back, and he'll fucking beat the Falcons. The Falcons are the second worst team in the league behind the Saints. The Falcons are not good. I think it's going to be 24-7. 24-7. If Jaden Daniels is starting, it'll be like 38-7. I Browns versus Lions. Now this is the ultimate trap game. The Browns did beat one of the Super Bowl contenders last week so far. If you were to rate rank teams off Super Bowl contending right now, the Packers are up there. They beat the Packers last week. The Lions at home. They lost to the Packers. They got smoked by the Packers. But I see when the Lions face the Packers again, they're beating them. I don't see the Browns beating the Lions. I think it'll be close. I think it's going to be it's either going to be close or it's going to be the biggest blowout of all time. Dan Campbell he likes just fucking showing his nuts. He likes hanging them out and just going for everything. It will be 4th and 22, and he'll pull some Madden ass play and huck it downfield to Amon-Ra, and they'll get the first down. But I feel like it's gonna be 14-17, Lions winning, and then we got the Colts versus the Rams. The Colts are 3-0. The Rams are 2-1. They should be 3-0, but the blocked field goal. Danny Dimes, looking MVP candidate. He's looking elite right now, but I feel like that's just a insanity run. I don't see, and I will write Daniel Jones an apology if he keeps this pace up till the end of the season. Even if he drops down a little bit, I'll write him a fucking apology note and I'll read it on stream, on video. I don't see the Colts beating the Rams. The Rams are a top 5 team in the NFL right now. They're at home. They're not losing. I think it's going to be Indy's going to keep it close. Danny Dimes probably going to throw a pick. Here's where he's going to mess up because this Rams defense is good. I feel like it's going to be 14-21. Jaguars 49ers. 49ers are really beat up. I'm pretty sure they still CMC. He's still. Well, if he's still on the team, but I don't know if he's injured. I'm pretty sure he's not. Nick Bosa, I think, is injured. Brock Purdy's injured. Yeah, they got a lot of injured players. I'm still going with the 49ers. The Jaguars just aren't good. They're 2-1. Their record says they're decent. I can't speak. They're decent. They're not. Trevor Lawrence just plays. He's not great. He's not the franchise guy they wanted. Um, it's gonna be fuck. I see the Jaguars scoring a good amount. I'm gonna go. Honestly, I can see a shootout of bad teams because the 49ers are so banged up. 49ers aren't a bad team, but like I said, they're so injured. We'll go 34-37 by a field goal. Bears Raiders. Wow, this is pretty much equal. I don't see the Raiders winning. I think the Raiders can't get anything clicking. I think Geno Smith hasn't been playing great. Ashton Jeanty hasn't been playing great at all. Caleb Williams looked good last week. The Bears all around looked pretty good last week, containing the Cowboys, but the Cowboys are the Cowboys. I got the Bears winning probably. I'll give them 14-7. I don't see them winning by a lot. And then the Ravens versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs this year have not looked great. The Ravens' offense have been looking good. Their defense has not looked great. It's actually looked really bad. I think Mahomes is gonna fucking expose the defense. I mean, I hate the Chiefs, but I gotta admit, Mahomes is elite. He's the only reason, like, no dick suck. He's the only reason they are like staying alive right now. Is Xavier Worthy coming back this year? Not this year. This game, I don't fully know. Rashid Rice is suspended until week 6. Still no receivers. I see it being a shootout. I think it's gonna be. Fuck. I don't know. I'm gonna say 42-45. I see it being a shootout. None of the Chiefs' defense is better than people think, but and also it's the Ravens winning. The Ravens winning. I have the Ravens. I feel Lamar Jackson is gonna play better than Mahomes. And I could see it going either way. I could see it going to the Chiefs or the fucking Ravens. But the Chiefs just beat the Giants. The Ravens have beat the fucking Browns, I think. Would they beat the Browns? And then yeah. So they both beat both of their wins are not elite teams. Like the Ravens choked the lead against the Bills. The Ravens got destroyed by the fucking Lions. I see it being close. I just got the Ravens winning. And then Sunday night, the Cowboys versus the Packers. I'm taking Green Bay. Micah Parsons going back to Dallas. I see Micah Parsons just cooking their line. I see Jordan Love actually frying them. I don't really got much to say. I don't know if CD's out, but Dak hasn't been playing great. I mean, he just threw like 2 or 3 interceptions to the fucking Bears. So I'm gonna guess 21-7. And then Monday Night Football, we got the Jets versus the Dolphins. Another shit show. The Dolphins behind what teams did I say? The Saints and what else? Saints and the Falcons. Yeah, the Dolphins behind the Saints and the Falcons are the worst team in the league. Third worst team. Horrible coach. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Wyatt's World, but Wyatt's World literally like said their coach to a T. Everyone likes him because he cracks jokes and he's funny. Not a good coach. Tua turned the ball over. Actually, just legally colorblind. Get Tyreek out of there. Tyreek's probably gonna retire after this year if he doesn't get traded. I don't even know who the Jets starting quarterback is right now. Is Justin Fields still injured? I'm taking the Jets. It's gonna be a shit show. Fucking 10-7. The Bengals versus the Broncos. Joey B's still injured. It's Uno versus PS2. And fucking I got the Broncos. I don't see the Bengals winning this without Burrow. It's at home for the Broncos. It's gonna be Broncos. I'm gonna go 21 to 17, and winner is gonna be Pat Surtain, pick 6. And then Thursday night football, we got. Wait, hold up. I'm sorry. That's next week. That's next week. But yeah, that's all I got. So I think okay, we're gonna go with the fantasy start, bench, and cuts. Start and bench. Start DK Metcalf. Bench Jay Jettas. I don't think Jay Jettas is gonna get a lot go in this game. I'm just going with receivers, brother. I'm only gonna do receivers. Titans. I mean, bench fucking everyone if you can. I don't think starting anyone from any of these teams. If you have fucking, I forgot his name. I actually forgot the fucking. God damn it, I actually can't remember his name. Fucking hell, what's his name? Nico Collins. Jesus. Start Nico Collins. That's really all. I wouldn't recommend starting anyone from the fucking Titans. Eagles versus Bucks. I forgot the fucking name of don't even know how to say that. Mbuka? Egabuka. Dog, I don't slander me. Start him. He's elite. Been popping off this year. And then for the Eagles, honestly, I see it Devonta Smith cooking. I see it being not a great year for fucking AJ Brown. So start Devonta Smith. Start the rookie. Bench AJ Brown. Mike Evans is injured too, I'm pretty sure. Panthers, Patriots, don't literally start anyone, dog. I don't see anyone cooking up. Chargers, Giants. I hate to say this, bench Malik Neighbors. Again, it's gonna be the game plan for them, like it was with the Chiefs. They're gonna fucking double team him. For the Chargers, start fucking I forgot his name. The guy who's like 6'4", bro. Why am I forgetting people's name? I'm actually tweaking. Yeah, no. I actually can't remember his name. L Ball Knowledge. LMM Casual. Yeah, forgot his name. Not a Chargers fan, so. Saints, Bills. Start Keon Coleman. I see Keon Coleman having a day. Like, just cooking the Saints secondary. And then the Saints don't start anyone. I could see Kamara having a decent day. So if you want to start anyone from the Saints, start Kamara. Browns, Lions. Start Amon-Ra St. Brown. And low-key, I could see starting Isaac Tesla. I could see Isaac Tesla cooking up this week. The Browns. Yeah, just don't start anyone with the Browns. They're not going to do much. Falcons, Commanders. Start Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel, I have a feeling, is going to fucking cook the Falcons defense. And the Falcons is going to be focused on Scary Terry. He's going to torch them. And then the Falcons start Bijan. I see Bijan having a good day. Colts Rams start Puka Nacua. Obviously, he's just elite. And then Colts start Jonathan Taylor. Jaguars 49ers. Start CMC. And then Brian Thomas Jr. I could see having a good week. So start CMC and start Brian Thomas Jr. I think the 49ers are going to be forcing the run game, so CMC is going to get a lot of touches, a lot of receptions, decent yards. Bears, Raiders, don't start Ashton Jeanty. Still not going to do much. Bears, start DJ Moore. I see DJ Moore finally getting a good week. I see. I forgot his. Fucking. God damn, I can't remember names, dog. DeAndre Swift. Yeah. DeAndre Swift, I could see having a decent week. Not like insane start, but a decent week. Romeo Odunze. I see him getting focused, like clamped more this week. Because he's been cooking up recently. Packers, Cowboys. Bro, I don't even know. I wouldn't recommend starting anyone for the fucking Cowboys. Jaden Reed. Yeah, Jaden Reed. I can see him cooking up. He did really good last week. I can see him getting some good yards. Jets. I don't really see anyone from the Jets doing good. Or the Dolphins. So that's just literally try not to start anyone from those games. The Bengals, Broncos. Don't start Jamar Chase. Start T. Higgins. T's going to be more open because Uno is going to get clamped by PS2. And then the Broncos, bro, I don't even know who they have for their receivers, dog. I don't know a single receiver they got. Start fucking Cortland Sutton. That's the only receiver I know on the fucking Broncos. I've never paid attention to a Broncos game. That is all I got for the Week 4 NFL predictions. I will react to the Week 5, see what I was wrong about, see what I was right about, and that's all. Have a blessed day. Love y'all.